North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life. Welcome to North of 49. Today we meet Martin O'Connor, a retired BC Ferries employee who has gone through an inevitable North of 49 transition, downsizing his home. On today's show, we'll talk to Bob Cook from RE/MAX about changing real estate needs as we age. And we'll also talk to John Eastwood of the Notaries Public of BC, who will take us through some of the legalities of property transactions.
My name's Martin O'Connor. I'm a retired human resource professional. I was in the airline industry for 18 years, and then I worked for BC Ferries at Tsawwassen Terminal for 13 years.
When Martin retired in 2004, he found that the 2,800 square foot house where he and his wife Nikki raised their son required too much maintenance and had simply become too big relative to their changing needs.
When our son decided to move out on his own and get a job up in northern BC in the radio business, we decided that it was time to, quote, downsize.
The couple started to look around for a more compact living opportunity where they could comfortably spend their retirement years.
We looked at very, very many properties to try and identify one that would be in the right location, that would be in the right part of town, that we would be comfortable with. We certainly engaged the use of the services of a real estate agent. We engaged the services of a notary in order to handle all of the legal framework for us.
After a formidable search, the O'Connors were able to find a brand new condominium in Langley that fit their requirements perfectly. From the moment they took possession of the new strata property, Martin was able to appreciate the perks of downsizing his home.
I like the freedom to come and go, the lock and go lifestyle, the fact that I was able to find a condo that was all on one level and big enough to accommodate all of my furniture and all of the things that are important to me.
Not long after the move, Martin's wife passed away. While Martin dealt with his profound grief, he found he was at least spared the extra burden of changing residence because he had already downsized and he was not overwhelmed with caring for a much larger home by himself. Additionally, having a property that is one level ensures that Martin will not have to move again as his physical abilities diminish, nor will he have to endure major renovations in order to accommodate new needs as he ages. In this way, Martin can think long-term and settle into a place that he will be able to manage and maintain for years to come. Now that Martin lives by himself, the social atmosphere in his strata complex comes as a welcome, unexpected bonus.
There's a community atmosphere here. I got very, very good and friendly neighbors. We do have a social committee that puts on a number of 2 or 3 functions every year, Christmas parties, summer barbecues, those type of things, which enables everyone to get to know one another.
While condo life can be wonderful, Martin says that there are certain rules and bylaws that exist in stratas about pets, visitors, rentals, and more that one has to know about and be willing to live by in order to ensure good neighborly relations.
The important things to consider when moving from a house to a condominium lifestyle is to really get to know and understand exactly what you're getting into. What I did when I first moved in here is I was a member of the original Strata Council. And that was a big learning experience for me in terms of how stratas operate.
The O'Connors' downsizing was not without challenge. Having purchased a brand new condo, Martin and his wife experienced some delay in moving due to construction issues and had to take a rental property in the interim.
Knowing what I know now, the chances are I would probably choose a development that was already constructed and already for ownership and takeover, as opposed to this one that was a development in progress.
Martin, who is now completely settled into condo life, says he loves his new home and is really pleased he shrunk his living space so that he could expand the time available to live his life.
From a social point of view, it's been an absolute wonderful lifestyle change for me.
North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life.